Hey guys, Austin Wallace back with AW Reviews. Finally I'm able to get the truck back out today as it is finally +9 here in Canada, so that's nice to be able to keep clean for a little bit while longer, because before that hadn't been too clean, so it's looking pretty shiny right now. But anyway, ended up getting a viewer request on my Spectre cold air intake video to do some stock revs with the camera facing the tailpipe, so you can actually hear the sound of the good old 5.0. So I figured I'd come out here today since it was nice and give her a shot. Apologize if there's some wind noise. It is a bit windy again. Unfortunately, during the winter months, it's kind of always windy when it's kind of nice out again. So, but yeah, either way, I'm gonna do a couple revs, and who knows, maybe if it's decent for weather by the time the revs are over, I'll do a quick pull. But yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, so there you go. There's some good sounding revs from the good old 5.0. I still love the sound of this engine. I think they made it sound kind of like a Mustang and put it in the truck. But yeah, anyways, so there's some revs, and I think it's still pretty nice out here, so we could probably go do a pull. But before I get to that, I don't think it sounds too much different, but I actually took off my Spectre cold air intake that I did a review on. And I know you were probably thinking, well, why in the heck would you do that? And I'm kind of agreeing with you. However, after I got that intake, probably around 2 or 3 months after, I noticed that every time I was accelerating, doesn't matter if it was hard or soft on the pedal, I was getting significant rattling noises coming from my dash. And I'm like, well, I'm going to tell you this, when I had my old airbox on, I never got those rattles, so something's going on. So I tried everything I could. You know, I was tightening all the hose clamps that were in the intake. I was securing it and resecuring it, and nothing seemed to be fixing the problem. Every time I accelerated, it was just this horrible rattling noise. And if you go back to my Spectre video, you might actually hear that noise. This whole entire time I thought it was my loose Sony speaker, but I ended up tightening that speaker, and I figured out that that wasn't actually the problem, and here it was the intake. And so what was happening is that the heat shield beneath this section of the hood wasn't ever properly designed to account for this kind of curve in the hood. Well, it was, but it wasn't done properly, and it wasn't the correct shape. When you look at the actual K&N one, where it's quite significant in the V, and mine wasn't. So I kind of serves me right for not buying the American branded one. So down the road, I think I'm most likely going to be looking at getting a Roush one if I can afford it. They are very expensive, however they are the stage 2 version, so they won't have that hood seam and most likely won't make those rattling noises. And so for now, I have my stock airbox back on. I have a K&N filter in the airbox, so it helps a little bit. Honestly, I haven't really noticed the difference between the Spectre and my old airbox, to be honest. Other than sound, throttle response is maybe a bit slower, but not too bad. But either way, for now, I'll keep this one on and look on the market for another one. But yeah, other than that, let's go do a pull. Alright, got a much warmer day for it this time. Actually, I'm gonna get a mountain view for this one. Alright. So same thing as last time. Don't have any of my climate control on, just in regular drive. These older models don't have sport mode or anything like that, so but yeah, let's give her a go. Alright guys, that's basically it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.